True story number 2. This story is called Phil, Boogie, and the Folks. Phil, Boogie, and the Folks. So this is 1995, 96, 94, 95, 96, 97, somewhere in there. 1990 something. Anyway, me and one of my best friends in life ever, Philip Redmond. I'm gonna tag him in this too. One of my best friends in life. We was going to get some liquor. We from the manor, so we going to Jesse's. We going to Jesse's on 103rd and Bensley. And this is Jesse's before they had cut Bensley off. Remember they got that little thing, and you can't turn on Bensley now. This is when Bensley was still open. You could drive north. No, you could drive west on 103rd, and you could make that right on Bensley. Anyway, so we gonna go to Jesse's. We gonna get some. It's our neighborhood. We gonna go get some liquor. We pull up by we going up 103rd. We see Bensley. We see a bunch of motherfuckers outside. It's a bunch of motherfuckers. I mean, like, it's a bunch. Like, not like 5. I'm talking about like 20. It's like 20 motherfuckers outside Jesse's, right? I mean, they look young, whatever, whatever. So we start pulling by that motherfucker to make that right at Bensley. I tell Phil, like, fuck this, let's go to another liquor store. So, because at the time, me and Phil, we had these jackets on. We had matching, basically, Black Hawks jackets. They was red. They had the big Indian on the back and shit. They had motherfucking, they had the fucking hammers and shit, and the sickles and star. Basically, it was like a fucking, it was a Mo jacket, nigga. It was a Mo jacket. That's what it was. Like, if you wore it, you trying to say something. So anyway, we both had these motherfuckers on. Or he had his on for sure. I might not have had mine on. But anyway, my memory is not that motherfucking great. But he like, man, fuck that. This our neighborhood too. We grew up here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. So he makes that right on Bensley. Parks and shit. We start walking into Jesse's and shit. Soon as we get by the door of Jesse's, somebody hit Phil in the back of his head. Bow! Hit him in the back of his head. Right? We run up in the stove, and next thing you know, we fighting. This motherfucker's just running in Jesse's. We is fighting multiple people and shit. The only good thing is these multiple people we was fighting, because we was almost 30 by then. I mean, we was in our mid-20s. These multiple people we fighting was like 17, 16. They was young motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But it was a bunch of them motherfuckers. So we fight them. Jesse and them, all them dudes that work there, they know us. They jump from behind the counter and shit with bats and shit. They chase all the motherfuckers out, you know what I'm saying? Lock the door, call the police. We regroup. We assess what's what. I got a busted lip. Phil, only thing Phil had wrong, this is what Phil had. He had finger waves back in it. He had all these deep ass, big ass finger waves. If y'all know Boogie, y'all remember these finger waves. They was deep than a motherfucker. They was like deep as fuck. Anyway, somebody had fucking hit the back of his, when they hit the back of his head, it flipped his finger waves up. So he had like a fucking in the back, like it was like this in the back of his head. Like the finger, it was all finger waves, and then it was like this. So he was mad as fuck. He was mad. He had to go get his hair done again, all that kind of good shit. So he had to sit in the chair. I don't know. They had to put rollers in for that shit. I don't even know, because I ain't never had finger waves. Anyway, so he was mad. So, but I'm like, shit, we good, and I got a busted lip. I don't give a fuck. The police come. We go out. We go around the corner where his car parked. They done tow his car a whole new asshole. Like they tried to kick the doors off his car. Like his back doors was like forward and shit. Like you know how they supposed to go out a certain amount? They was way past that amount. They had kicked off like the rear view. I mean, they had fucked up the whole car. Bust the windows, all jumped on top. Man, it was fucking. He had like a Lincoln Town car. It was terrible. They had fucked it up. Luckily, that wasn't his only car, but I'm still in the mindset of shit. We got off easy to the motherfucker. He like, nah, I ain't going. So he at the time he had this motherfucking 357. I think it was a 357. It was a big, long, big, dumb, stupid ass long barrel gun and shit. but he, you know, it only had 6 shots. It was a revolver. So he went and took this motherfucker and traded it with somebody. Like, let me use your shit. Here go my shit. Let me use your shit for the night. And it was something, we went together, but then he dropped me off because, you know, he gonna do his dirt on his own. You know what I'm saying? That's Phil Boogie for you. So he dropped me off. Because all I had at the time was an AK-47. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Like, what I'm gonna do with an AK-47 in your back? I mean, but now, you know, they're in the streets like that. But at the time, that was rare. So he dropped me off. I don't hear from him. I mean, you know, I'm like, dude, it's all good, you know, whatever. He like, nah. So he leave. You know, I don't hear from him. There's somebody I talk to almost every day. I don't hear from him the next day. I don't hear from him the day after that. I call his number and shit. This is before fucking smartphones and shit. I call his number. I don't get in touch with him and shit. I call his mama. I call Miss Redmond. Miss Redmond. I was like, hey, Miss Redmond, how you doing? She said, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, have you heard from Phil? She say, Phil? He in jail. So, I'll never forget. She was like, he in jail. So, I was like, what? So, apparently, here go the backstory to that. So, apparently, he left me. He went to find the motherfuckers that jumped on us and shit. Got pulled over. You know, he had it because he went and got his other car. He had a caddy. When he got his other car, got pulled over. They searched the car. They didn't find the pistol and shit. But you know how when one police pull you over, other police come too. So some other police came, and it just so happened the other police that came was the same police that had responded to that earlier incident, and they recognized him, and they recognized he had a whole different car. He had on different clothes, all that shit. They was like, hey, you got to search this vehicle again. And they found a pistol. They took him to jail. So, but the story doesn't end there. That's not where the story ends. So, here's the funny part. So, I tell my family about it, whatever. You know, I'm just telling, you know, whatever. So, my sister Venus is big time folks. I mean, when I say big time folks, she was big time folks. Like, at her funeral, like, it was, you know, when people come to speak, you got 3 minutes to speak. It was all folks. It was all, they made it 6 minutes because it was 6. Anyway, Venus heard about it, and unbeknownst to me, she made some calls. And so next thing I know, I got one of the governors of the folks ringing the region from Jeffrey Manor to my door, rang my doorbell. And was like, man, was he out there, blah, 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 did you got him? You ain't gonna have no more problems. It was the craziest shit ever. Like, at that time, that's when I really realized my sister folks for real. Like, she is folks. Like, this is real shit. Like, the governor brought the region to my door to apologize for the fucking issue we had. But anyway, that's true story number 2. I'm gonna tag Phil in this. Real business. Be ready for true story number 3. Peace.